The Toyota Supra is an automotive pop culture icon, which owes much of its fame to the famous A80 and its Mega 2JZ GTE 6-cylinder that redefined what was capable with an inline-six engine. But while the A80, otherwise known as the MK4 Supra among many enthusiasts, is the most iconic of the 5 generations there have been so far, and the MK3 Toyota Supra is an underappreciated gem just waiting for you. Whereas MK4s sell for anywhere between $40,000 and $150,000 depending on condition, and even more in the case of famous movie cars, the price of the MK3 is substantially less, and you can easily pick one up for under $20,000. The MK3 Supra was produced for 7 years between 1986 and 1993, and they had the honor of being the first model to wear the Supra nameplate in a standalone fashion, as the 2 prior generations were called the Celica Supra. But the engine in US MK3 supermodels was the 7MGE, a 3-liter inline-six available in both naturally aspirated and turbocharged form. The latter was titled the 7MGTE and was the first distributorless engine from the brand in the US. It punched out 230 horsepower sent solely to the rear wheels via your choice of a 5-speed manual or 4-speed automatic transmission. ABS, an electronically modulated suspension that adjusted based on throttle and braking inputs. A double wishbone suspension were all technical highlights, while a limited slip differential was standard on the turbo MK3 Supra and optional on the base trim. Toyota had turned the Supra into something that could genuinely rival the Corvette, Porsche 944 Turbo, and Mazda RX-7 Turbo of the era. But decades down the line, the MK3 Supra is perfect for a different type of audience entirely: tuner culture. As a classic JDM icon, the tuning potential for something like the A70 is nearly infinite. Parts are readily available from a number of suppliers, both in Japan and the US, with mods ranging from simple updates to the interior of the MK3 Supra to far greater ones with visual and performance impacts. Because of its simple nature compared to modern standards, engine swaps are more easily accomplished, netting big gains on the dyno. One common swap is dropping a 2JZ into the MK3's body, resulting in a classic wedge-shaped pop-up headlight JDM toy that can easily pump out 1,000 horsepower. Wide-body MK3 Supra kits are common too, many of which feed into period-correct modifications to stand out. The MK4 may be a design icon, but a modified MK3 Supra screams classic JDM car culture from the first time you look at it. And as they get older, get scrapped, and as bad drivers wreck them, they're becoming scarcer and scarcer. But maybe that's why the MK3 is a perfect alternative. It blends classic 1980s JDM style with an ideal platform for expressing your own style, and because of its age, there are tons of parts readily available for it. It's also a collector's car in the making, meaning it's a sound financial investment. Even if you're not a fan of modifications and want to keep it stock, Toyota's Heritage Parts program means you can buy brand new replacement OEM parts to keep the MK3 in pristine condition. Let me know your thoughts on this underappreciated gem. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and as always, subscribe so you see more, and you should watch this video right here.